shop together in 2015. Everywhere I go and everything I do, I see multiculturalism. Walking down my street, going to the shops, going to school and watching the television, I am constantly seeing people from all different countries and from all different backgrounds. Let's take a walk down my street. At number 147 lives a family from Malta. They speak Maltese to each other. They even speak to their dog in Maltese. They're always having huge family celebrations. It's like they have 1 million aunties and uncles and 10 billion cousins. They are always bringing food over to our house left over from their gigantic family feasts. At number 141 there is a family from Germany. The mum and dad speak to each other and their daughters in German. Their daughters answer and talk to each other in English. Across the road at number 142, there is a Chinese family. Every night there are the most delicious smells coming from their house as they cook dinner. At number 139, there is a family from India. The mum runs a beauty salon and does makeup and hair for Indian brides and Indian parties. I always see ladies going into their house wearing jeans and t-shirts and coming out with the most beautiful hairstyles with jewels and henna tattoos on their skin. They wear beautiful dresses made from red, gold and silk. When I go to the shops at Rouse Hill, I can choose to eat dinner from any country in the world. There is Vietnamese, Korean, Chinese, Japanese, Mexican, Thai, Indian, Lebanese, Cuban, Italian, Portuguese, and not to mention all the food from America. We are very lucky to live in a country where people have come from all over the world and have brought their food too. We can experience all these different types of foods and not even have to change postcodes. As I walk around the shops, I can see people wearing many different types of clothes. Some people wear turbans and some people wear headscarves. Some people wear saris and some people wear socks and thongs. When I come home from the shops, I can watch the television. Even though I might not understand the words, I still enjoy the music just the same. Now look at me. You might think that just because I was born in Australia with my blonde hair and pale skin that I don't have a very interesting background. I am actually a little bit French, a little bit German, a little bit Irish, a little bit English and a little bit Scottish. But I guess having all these different family backgrounds is what makes me Australian after all. It is wonderful to grow up together in Stanhope Gardens because I get to take a trip around the world as I walk down my street. We might look different to each other, but we all have mums, dads, brothers and sisters just like the rest of us. We are all from different countries and have different family backgrounds, but we all belong and grow up together as one community. We are Multicultural Australia. Thank you.
Please welcome Abeer to the stage.
Good morning, namaste, annyeonghaseyo. My name is Abeer. My parents are Indian. I was born in Korea, and right now I'm a proud Australian. Well, what does that even mean? Well, of course, other than having an opportunity to earn lots of Qantas flybys, it means that I had an opportunity to live in different cultures. And that's the topic of my speech, living between cultures. Culture. Well, what is culture? It is a characteristic of a group of people. Their customs, their art, their religion, their language, what they wear, their food. Anyways, so in 10 years, how does it feel to live in 3 different countries, in 3 different cultures? I remember asking my dad, who am I? Am I Korean because I was born in Korea? Am I Indian because, hello, I look like Indian? Or am I Australian? My passport says so. But I still waiting for an answer. But is that answer important? about the world. I have, for example, traveled more than children my age. Then of course I get to eat spicy Indian food, weekend Australian barbecue, and yummy corn and kimchi. My photo album is full of my pictures. Some of them are funny, but I still like them. Best is when India plays Australian cricket, no matter who wins, I still get to celebrate. I did that in the recent World Cup. Most important is that I naturally learned how to respect different cultures, and that's gold. The world is getting smaller and smaller and has more multicultural societies. So let's all promise to create a society with one golden culture, a culture that respects everyone, no matter where they're born, who their ancestors were, or, of course, what their passport says. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my speech.
Sorry? He's good.
He's quite confident. He's allowed to look at his phone.
No, he doesn't. That was the second time he did it.
Please welcome Liam to the stage. Good morning, KRPS, judges, parents, and teachers. My name is Liam, and I am going to talk to you about learning new languages. Learning new languages might be something new to some people, and it will take a lot of time to learn, but after some time of practicing, you'll get it. For example, you might go to China probably, and you ask a person for something that he's selling, and he or you will not understand each other, and then you both teach each other's language, which might be fun. Another example, a new student would have joined your class and he came from Turkey and he can't understand anyone. You could teach him your language, and who knows, in return, he might teach you his language. New families come all the time. They might teach you their language, you might teach them your language. It's always good to learn something new, always. If you go to another country, you need to be understood to go to places like new school, shopping mall, new work, new friend's house, or the museum in another country. Why would you go to learn a new culture, you might ask? Because it is fun. Think about it. Go to a different country, learning new cultures, and who knows, you might make new friends. Remember how I said you make new friends? Well, in different countries? Well, that is true. Like, you'll go to Asia probably, and you make new friends, but you can't understand them, and they can't understand you. So you can teach them your language, and they also might teach you their language. There are many different ways to learn a different language, like going to a language class, listening to a language course on a CD, or watching TV shows. Dad knows a guy at his work who learned how to make